stare at me as usual. But hey, what can you do? Clean up this room at some fucking point. Right. Morning. Nothing. Well, I'm tired of doing all of this every day. Really came on here to vent, but I don't know. Yeah, I took another ecstasy. I just be trying to zone out of the fucking world, but it's fucking hard because the ecstasy don't even fucking work. So I know it's probably not even gonna work, but we're here. It's just like my computer's dead. I'm just tired. I'm tired of YouTube. I just feel like they be bullying me every day. They be stealing my money. Everything is unfair on there. Everybody wants to be me. And I know people are going to be happy when I leave this bitch. Because they want to be me. And it's like I just don't have no support. And I ran out of words to tell myself at this point. Every day I'm motivating my damn self. And I've kind of ran out of words to say. So I've been trying to do drugs. So it can help how I feel. But it's not working. The pills are not working. I don't know why. I'm just tired of dealing with them every day. And I kind of fucked myself. But it's kind of like, how could I have known that this was gonna happen? I mean, I was like 19, 20 when I started YouTube. So how could you even punish me for something that I didn't even know? How could I have known? How could I have known? I just So basically I'm being set up, or I was set up. They set me up because now I don't even know how I'm gonna get a real job because I haven't worked in 5 years. And it's so much that I don't talk about. Like, and I don't even know why I don't talk about it. It's like I'm under like an oath or something. I just don't even know how to explain what they've been doing to me. Like, it's so abusive, it's so stressful. I cry every day. Like, literally. It's like they gave me the money just to take it back. And I've been making it work. Like, I just been trying to live because I'm young. But it's just like everybody just really against me. And it just be tiring all the time. Like, I don't know why I thought that I was gonna be like something. Like, I don't know why I thought that. Or I don't know why I thought that I was like talented or gifted or anything. I don't even know why I even thought that. I don't even know why I thought I was special or anything. Like, I'm not gonna get to 100,000. That's just not gonna happen. Because if it was going to happen, it would have happened already. It's not gonna happen. It'll probably take me another 5, 10 years to hit another 50K. But it's people that started after me that's already in the hundreds. So it's not gonna happen. I don't even know why I thought it was gonna happen. And then at one point I even thought that I was gonna be at 1 million. I don't even know how I thought that could happen. Like, how could I have thought that was gonna happen? Like, how? How could I have thought that? I don't even know why I even thought that. I'm not comparing. I'm just being realistic here. I'm just saying. Like, I'm being like very realistic. I got about 1 more year until I fall. So either I could just watch myself fall or I can just leave. Because I give it about 1 more year and then, yeah. Because it's not like it's no one's trying to like aid me or support me or help me. There's all these people now, they have the same name as me. Like, my name is still the most unique, but it's too many. I'm just backed against the wall. Hey, like, I just have too many enemies surrounding me. There's nothing that I can do just by myself. Like, and then I quit school. I stopped going to school for YouTube. I don't know why I don't know what the fuck I was thinking. Like, I don't know what I was thinking, bruh. Because I'm just like, this is going so well, and like, I don't know what I was thinking. And then when I did, like, YouTube is connected to everything. So it's like, I did go back to school, I did. But when I went back to school, I ain't never had no problems with financial anything when I went back to school. I was literally in school for like 2 months, and then all of a sudden they told me that I owe like $3,000. And of course, I don't have $3,000. My mom does, but my mom didn't want to help me. My mom didn't want to help me get back into school the second time. So I had to do it. I had to put it on my credit, which was fine, I guess. And I didn't have $3,000, not on hand, just to give it. It was like 3, 7, like almost $4,000. I didn't have it, and I just didn't have it. I didn't know how I was gonna get it. And my mom always discourages me from taking out loans, so I didn't take out a loan. I should have just, I don't know what I should have did. And I had a good opportunity. I worked for the radio station, and it's just like everything I do, it just goes to shit. So I might as well stop trying. And then even like with the relationship thing too, that's not gonna work out either. Me and Chris are not getting married. Me and Chris are not getting married. It's just not gonna happen. He's not gonna save me. He can't. It's not gonna happen. Chris doesn't even want me to do YouTube. That's why when I first talked to him again, the first thing he asked me, "Do you still do online?" Like, and I was like, "Yeah." He doesn't even care. When I first made my book, I asked him, I'm like, "Hey, I just, I just made a book, I want you to read it." I was willing to send him the book and everything. He's like, "Yeah, no problem," and then nothing. So I sent him the book again, like a week ago, and he just ignored it. Like, I just don't feel like, I feel like no one supports me truly, and I don't know what to do. I don't want to say I don't know what to do, but I'm backed against the corner. But he's not, because he doesn't support me. Like, he doesn't support me like that. And a lot of our relationship is like really him just like using me for energy. I'm gonna be stuck. And I can't move home with my mom no more. I just can't take it. I can't. I got about 1 year. There is no community benefit me. I'll try to come on here, because the only reason why started doing on here was because they was try to stop me from going live. Like, they would take it out of my pay. They like YouTube punishes me through my pay. So say for instance, for example, okay, I get paid, I don't know, $60 today, right? They'll post it to my account, and then in the morning they took it away. And we do this every day. So I'll get paid, and then they'll take about $30 to $50 from me every day. And I know they're not doing that to other people, because I didn't see people take 2 weeks off and multiple. I can't do that, because my money's just gonna go down and down and down. So that's what they do every day to me. So every day they'll pay me for my video, and then they'll take it back every day. Yeah. I just got on here. It's just kind of like to free myself from being on there, really. And it's so funny, because people could call me nigger, they could call me all of this stuff. But I literally got a strike on my channel for wearing a dress. And it wasn't a tight dress, it was like literally a princess dress. Okay? It was like a princess dress, like it was like literally poofy and everything. I literally couldn't get on YouTube for 2 weeks. But people could come on there, call me nigger, call me all types of names, call me whatever they want to call me. But that's okay. But I can't even wear a dress. Like, that's crazy. And then it's just everything. I just feel like I just feel like everybody is against me. Then I'll have clients. Like, I have this one client. I literally give her readings for dirt cheap. Like, I give her readings for $10, $12, right? She asked me for money. She asked me for all types of shit. She'll ask me for money. She asked me for, like, if I can do readings for her for free. They're already extremely, and people complain about that. Now, I'll do the $5 through $10 readings. People barely will even want to pay the $5. I don't know. All I can say is I tried, but it ain't gonna work. Well, that was cute. But I don't know why I just thought too big. And at one point, I just thought I was just destined for something better. I just thought that I was supposed to manifest something better because God always told me this, but it's just not true. I don't know, maybe I was hearing the devil. It's not gonna work. I'm just not going to think that it's going to work when it's not going to work. When everybody is against you, that's the 48 laws of power. I'm outlawed here. I'm outlawed, and it's just not gonna work. It's just not. I do understand why some people die early because honestly, what I would I'm not suicidal and I don't want to die, but what I do say is I should have just died when I was 3, when I basically drowned. I should just died then because dealing with this type of energy, it's not worth it. Like, I don't have no friends. Everything I do, like, I don't have, my mom doesn't give me sound advice ever. My mom's the only person that I have. My mom doesn't give me sound advice. She's always on other people's side. She always thinks I'm being over dramatic. She always doesn't know what I'm talking about. Like, it's just, there's nobody, I don't have no one to look up to. So I'm trying to guide myself. Like, I'm trying to guide myself, and I've been guiding myself for the longest. There's probably not one piece of advice that I can even think about that my mom has ever told me that I can say, okay, when I'm in a hard time, I could just think back on my mom. There's not one piece of advice. There's not one piece of advice that my grandma has told me, no one's told me nothing. So I'm just doing whatever I can. Like, even when I go to like a psychiatrist, like it's just no one helps. Like, my psychiatrist didn't even do his job, and I don't know if that's because I was Black. Like, that medication is literally killing me. But I'm literally supposed to go through a whole evaluation of my health before they even put me on medication. But they don't give a fuck. They didn't check my blood. They didn't check nothing. They didn't check to see if I have low iron. I take that medication. I'm literally about to pass out. I go to a therapist. She's not helping either. No one's helping. It's like everyone is connected to each other. So I don't really know what to do. I honestly don't even think that my mom doesn't really support me either. My mom doesn't support me either. My mom doesn't want to see me in a relationship or anything. It's like my mom is more happy with me being by myself. Because as soon as I told her that I was gonna marry Chris, I was gonna move to Phoenix, she told me that she would never talk to me again if I did that. And then another time, she told me that I would have to choose between her and my lover. And I remember when I was in love with my ex, and she would just tell me some fucked up shit. She discourages me from doing a lot of things. I remember, and probably this is the only reason why YouTube even worked. I remember I had to come home for the pandemic, and I was only there for about a year. And I asked my mom, I was like, I had $300 to my name. And I said, do Mom, do you think that I can, possibly save this, for the rest of the summer? And she was like, no. So I started doing YouTube, and I ended up like tripling my money. So I had like way more money than before. And I remember that same summer, I had got um a payment from my school, and I wasn't supposed to even get this, and something just told me that it was like it was like $1,500. And my mom, every time I would get payments from school, she would take it, like she would take half of it. She would take half of it. And so they told me, they're like, don't tell your mom about this. So I didn't tell her, and I just kept that money too. So I had the money that I had already made. And then my mom doesn't want me to marry anybody. That's the thing. Like, I just don't think she wants me to be in a relationship with anyone. Like, my mom does petty shit. Like, my mom does, like, I didn't think that my mom, and I feel like a lot of this is root from my mom, because, like, even when I'm with Chris, like, you know, when you're drunk, like, the most thing that I talk about is how my mom always hurt me, my mom hurts me, my mom did this to me, my mom, my mom, my mom. My mom did a lot of shit to me. My mom didn't even fucking want me. And yeah, so I just feel like I've been through a lot, and for nothing though, for nothing. Um like, I remember I had a wreck one day. She literally left me at the wreck by myself. Like like I had a wreck one day. She left me there by myself with this man, and everyone was looking for my mom. They're like, "Where's her mom? Where's her mom? Where's her family?" And I just stayed there with the man until he fixed my car, and then I just left. Like, she just does weird shit. Like, my mom knows that I'm by myself, I'm alone. And this is before I got the idea to start going out by myself. She would call me, like, every time her and my sister were out, like, every time her and my sister were out, she would call me, kind of like trying to rub it in my face. But I don't ever get jealous of stuff like that. So it's just weird. That's why every time, if you notice, when I go to my mom's house, weird shit happens. Like, I'll be crying all week, or I'll be vomiting all week. And then, I don't know, it's just not a good situation. I think all of this stems from a lot of lack that I didn't have. Like, even me, like, being addicted to people who abuse me is just a problem, because I don't know, it's not, there's no way that that could be helping me. And then it's so funny because I don't even know my age. My mom, she acts like she doesn't know my age. And it's so funny because me and Chris joke about it, and he's like, "Girl, you don't even know how old you are." And it's a joke, it's funny, but it's really not funny. It's not funny or anything. It's not funny that I didn't know that I didn't have a name until I was 18 years old. That's not funny to me, because it takes no time, especially back in the day, to go get your daughter's name changed at the fucking thing. So it took you 18 years to give a fuck to change my name. And then the problem is, everybody just dismisses it. Like, just dismisses all of this shit. Like, oh, she's young, she's doing the best that she can, and blah, 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 blah. And I'm young too. And I've led myself this whole time too. I remember my mom, this is the funniest thing. My mom, when I was a kid, before I really started dancing, I remember I went to my mom as a kid. I started dancing when I was like 7 years old. So at this time, this was like before I really started dancing. I had to be like 6. I came to my mom, and she told me, she said, "You can't dance." And it didn't hurt my feelings. I was just like, okay. So every day, even as a kid, every single day, I would get up around this time, 7 o'clock, and it's 6 o'clock in Texas. I would get up at 7 o'clock. I would always be at my grandma's house. They hacked this computer, and I would just dance for 8 hours every single day. I didn't have no family members or anything. I didn't have cousins around me or anything. So I would just dance. And when I started winning talent shows and all this other crazy shit, and it's like, when I guess my mom realized that I was talented, but my mom always, it's just like my mom just hid a lot of stuff from me. She just hid a lot from me. That's it. Like, she just hid a lot of stuff from me. Like, my mom knew my mom knew I was very advanced as a child, but I never knew that. Like, people, when I was a kid, people would call me like stupid and slow and all this other crazy shit. My mom told me, she's like, yeah, when you were a kid, they came to me and they told me basically how gifted you were, and they told me that they wanted to skip you up in school, and I said no. My mom's always been holding me back. Like, a lot of this shit, like, I never even knew until I turned like 2021. So, like, even like when I was in school, people would tell my mom, like, she need to take her to Juilliard, you need to do this, like, da 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 da. Mom's not listening to none of that shit. My mom held me back majority of my life, so other people do it too. Like, for instance, my mom has a whole business right now. Like, she makes so much money. She won't even let me work for her. She will let everybody else work for her, but she will not let me work for her. And that hurts my feelings because I don't have to go look for a job. I could literally be getting money from working with you. And then every good idea that I have, she wants to profit off of it. I just feel like, I don't know. I really don't know. And I try not to be mad at her for what. And you may wonder, like, what does your mom have to do with this? My mom sold me out. That's why I'm figuring this out. Like, every time when I was a kid, I would be with all these men and shit, but I never realized. Like, I ain't never seen a little girl have a man babysitter. I just never did, and I never thought about it until now, but... And I've always had, like, so many fucking problems, like... I have fucking bladder problems to this day because I was so scared. I was so scared of everybody when I was a kid. So I would go to my fucking babysitter's house and I would just sit there for 8 hours without peeing in one spot. So now I have fucking bad bladder. This shitty situation. The moral of the story is I think my mom sold me. She sold me to these people and now they're using me because everyone else on YouTube seems to have protection. I don't have no protection. And it seems like my ancestors hate me. You know what's so funny? Remember when I was telling you guys? I was like, yeah, I gave food to my ancestors. And the next day, it was like the worst day ever. Like, I swear to God, like, it's almost like they got mad at me for giving them food. Like, it's like literally, I never even did this before, but it's like I literally gave my ancestors food and it's like they got mad at me. Maybe they didn't like the food. I don't know. And it's like I think my ancestors hate me at the same time because it's like they never give me advice. Like I said, I get advice from everybody and then they always try to misconstrue it. So it's like the only person that could actually help me was fucking TD Jakes. And now, oh, TD Jakes works with Diddy. So now it's like, don't listen to him. He's the devil. But it's like he was really actually helping me at one point. Like, I feel like I'm being fucking trafficked or something. Like, you got all these fucking, and it's like I'm always surrounded by men, even now. There's no girls in here, guys. There's no girls in here. It's just always me and men, me and men. I'm the only girl that lives here at this apartment, too. And I'm just, hey, Sandra. And I'm just too fucking smart for my own good because I'm smart enough to get myself out of a funk. But it's just like when it happens every day, it's like, damn, I'm running out of words to tell my damn self. Because it's like, I know why I do drugs and I know why I smoke weed. And I know, like, First of all, I would never even, my mental health was already fucked off, but I would never even have as much fucking problems if I didn't go through abuse back to back to back to back to back. Like, I have not got a break yet. And I'm just rolling with the fucking punches here, just trying my best. Like, what the fuck? But every day it's like back to back to back to back, like back to back abuse. It's like I have not got justice yet. I haven't even got justice for the first time I was getting abused when I was like 19. So I don't even know. I didn't even get fucking, I don't even think I got justice for them trying to drown me when I was 3. And nobody wants to listen to me when I literally tell them, I swear to God on my life, I died when I was 3. I was in a pool. I was in the pool. And this is all I remember. I remember letting go of the floaty and I just went underwater. And I put this on my life. God could kill me today. I could die right now. God could strike me by lightning today, right now as we speak, bruh. My house could burn on fire right now. I woke up. I just woke up in the house. Nobody else was there. I just woke up, like in the house, like in a whole different location. I literally remember drowning and then I woke up in a whole different location. And I thought that I was just tripping. I thought I was tripping. And then the same time when I found out that, my mom, she gave me away and she never gave me a name, is the same time I found out what really happened. So one day I was asking my cousins, and this is before I really cut them off. And I was like, yeah, I always be having like this vision, this dream or something, like I drowned in the pool. And one day they told me the truth. And she was like, yeah, that did happen. And my cousin said, and mind you, I was like 3 at the time. And my cousin was like, yeah, mind you, this is what she said. She said, yeah, you was talking shit, me, at 3. You was talking shit about how you could swim and blah, 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 blah. So I wanted to see if you could swim. So she said that she went under the water and she pulled me down. Like, basically, she drowned me. She pulled me down. And she said everyone was laughing. They thought it was so funny. And then Nikel, she jumped in and she saved you. And so I'm thinking in my head, like, oh, okay, so that really did happen. What the fuck? They should just killed me then, shit. Should have just killed me long ago, man. And they wonder why now I don't fucking talk to them. Yeah, you don't forget. So funny is everybody and maybe that's my problem. Everybody, they acknowledge their gifts. I'm too humble. I'm just way too humble. Like, I'm almost 110% sure I didn't been through more than everybody on YouTube. I can almost fucking guarantee you, bro. My mom was even drugging me when I was a kid. My mom was giving me drugs when I was a kid, like to put me to sleep. I've been through more than everybody on this app, bitch. And when I was at home, a lot of this shit, like, it's like real hazy because when I was at home, the same time when I was figuring out all this shit, my mom was like making a joke. And she was like, they was like, yeah, Andrew used to, that's my mom's name. She used to give, drugs, she used to basically drug me to sleep. And she was laughing. She was like, yeah, one day, it was just me and my cousin. She basically said that she did the same thing to my cousin so that we could go to sleep. And nobody laughed or anything. Everybody was just super serious. Like, she was the only one laughing. And it made me wonder, like, was she giving me something more? Because, like I told you, I used to have like this throw up problem. And my aunt, fun fact, my aunt, her name is Etoinette, right? On my real YouTube channel, that's why you see Etoinette on there. I love my aunt so much. And I loved her so much, bro. She is the reason why, honestly, I am who I am today. Because my aunt, I think she noticed, like, I would always go to my grandma's house and I would just I would just be vomiting and vomiting and vomiting, or like I would have like a real bad headache, like even as a kid. And I remember my aunt, she would just rock me to sleep. My aunt is the even reason why I started dancing, because she showed me this little girl on the phone, and I became obsessed with this little girl. Even that's even the reason why I live in Atlanta to this day, because of this little girl. She was like, she could dance so good, and she lived in Atlanta. She was a Pisces like me. She was like 3 4 years older than me, but it was just so cool. And so I would watch her videos every single day, and I just would mimic her videos until I just learned how to dance like really good. And then at that point, I didn't need her anymore. I just started freestyling. And then I remember everyone was like, dang, you can dance better than her now. And she was the only reason, like, she's she's like the only reason like why I'm even here. So that's why I dedicated everything to her. But she's just a different person now. But I don't know. All I feel like is they sold me off, basically, is what I'm getting at. They sold me off. Even like, there's no way you should be telling a child, like, yeah, you're going to marry a white man. There's no way you should be telling a kid that. Like, what? It's just, they just wicked, man. They wicked as fuck, bruh. And I'm suffering for everybody. Cause how you my mama, bro? And you ain't going through shit. You just not suffering. But me and my mom went through a lot. I'm not gonna lie. My mama did went through a lot. And that's why I try to, be courteous. But damn, I didn't know. This was before I knew all the shit that she did. Makes sense to why I don't want to have kids. It makes sense. You didn't even want me. You didn't even want me. You didn't even want me. Like that, it's definitely generic, because that's why I didn't want to have kids, because you didn't even want to have kids. And then think about it like this. My mom, she claims like she was so innocent, and I'm not saying that she wasn't, but why am I so bad then? I've always been very bad, like very bad. Like my sister's, she's really good, I guess, but I've always been just very bad. My mom was doing something. Or either this is the luck of my father or the luck of my mom, because I gave my mom hell my whole life, even to this day. So like my sister, she doesn't have none of the problems that I have. But I understand why and I used to always wonder, why am I so depressed? Like I was depressed at a young age, bro. Like at a really young age, I was super depressed, and I would be wondering why I was so depressed. But I understood. I would get beat for everything. My sister never got whoopings. I get beat for everything. Like I would get blamed for everything. Like it was bad. And then my mom, she would force me to call all these different men dad, and I'm just like, oh my god. So I had to call people like stepdad and stuff like that. It was just crazy. And then when I tell my mom, like, Mom, there's something's wrong in my head. Like there's something's wrong with me, and I know it because I'm so smart. That's the thing. Like I know it. I know that I don't think the same way as everybody else. I know that. Like the reason people are clinging on to this Phoenix name for clout. Everything that I've done has been spiritual, and that's why they hate me, y'all. That's really why they hate me. Bro, when I was going through that situation with my ex, I was going through so much abuse, bro. Like it was just insane. I told you the guys' story before. It was like supernatural, and that's why I feel like you can't give this name to nobody else but me. That shit was supernatural. I would be in the car writing for hours, just writing, and it started off with me like writing, why am I sad? Why am I depressed? Why am I sad? And I was like, well, I'm sad because my mom would always tell me this, and people would always bully me, and they would always talk like, and it was working. And all of a sudden, it was like zaps of lightning. And I put this on my life. Like, it was like I was connected to some shit that I didn't have no business knowing. And it was like, and so intriguing. And it was so funny is the reason why I was talking about autism yesterday. I think my mom knows I'm autistic or something. And I don't think she's the only one. I think a lot of people think that I'm autistic. Even Chris. I think Chris knows I don't think I have a mental illness. I think I'm actually autistic. And it makes sense because I I've always had like an infatuation with things, like even the scary shit. You ain't never seen nobody as motherfucking infatuated. Like I get
infatuated with shit. Like, that's why I have an obsessive personality. I get infatuated with shit. It's just always been me, like, all the time. And like, I was looking up the symptoms of all this shit. I'm like, damn, I may honestly be autistic. And that just makes sense. Even Chris, like, all of this shit is spiritual because before Chris left, he was working with autistic kids. He was working at an autistic center, and I don't know, like, I don't know. It just all goes together. But I don't even think I have a mental illness. I may, but I may actually be autistic. And if I'm actually going to go get a diagnosis to see if I'm on the spectrum, and if I'm on the spectrum, that's going to make this all so much more sick. Like, that's going to make this so sick because if you know that I'm autistic and you've been bullying me every day like this, like, this is a civil case. Like, if I go somewhere and they say, yes, you are on the spectrum, everything's going to have to shift. But I really think that I'm autistic. Like, I really do. Like, and I think I'm a high functioning autistic. That's why I'm so smart. Like, and I just know I don't think the same. I just don't think normal. But they definitely did something to me. Like, they use me or something to sell their soul. And then mind you, I'm watching Sabrina and I tell y'all, I'm like, I just love this show. I love this show, right? And so back to what I was saying about the Phoenix thing, right? So um before my name was Phoenix Marvelous, my name was MSR Spiritual Phoenix because I felt like I was rising from the ashes, but people don't understand what the Phoenix Force is. You have to watch Jean Grey. Matter of fact, you need to watch The Dark Phoenix because like, it's literally a force that like comes over you because I feel like I would have damn near like killed myself, to be honest with you. I was so sad, I was so depressed. I was drinking, nigga, I was drinking a bottle of Four Loco. I would literally drink a whole bottle of Four Loco and go to class. Like, that's how depressed I was. Like, what the fuck? So people were like clinging on to this clout shit. No, I'm Phoenix. I'm gonna be Phoenix. And that's why I feel like God is making this shit, stamping this shit. That's why Chris really moved to Phoenix so that I could have the opportunity to go to Phoenix. Because if he would have moved anywhere else, I would have never went to Phoenix. But now I'm going to Phoenix. I feel like my mom sold me or some shit. I really believe that because it's like me and my uncle. I swear to God on my life, it was between me and my uncle. And my uncle, he would have did anything for me, like anything, even die, even take death. It was between me and my uncle. That day I had that fight exactly a week before my uncle died. They drugged me that day. But like I said, I probably taken so many drugs. I'm immune to it. Like yesterday, y'all was saying these pills that I got, right? Y'all like, it's fentanyl, it's fentanyl. I think I could even take fentanyl and be okay. I could take crack, I could take meth, I could take anything and be good. Like, shit crazy. But like I was saying in Sabrina is my life. And that in that movie, in that show, I never noticed it until the other day. They said marvelous about 15,000 times. Yeah, that's marvelous. That's marvelous. That's marvelous. That's marvelous. And I'm like, damn. Nobody, yeah, I don't, that nobody not thinking how I'm thinking about this shit. You see what I'm saying? So I understand why they fucking with me out of everybody. But ain't nobody thinking how I'm thinking. And then one thing that I do know is this is psychology. I know that they need me. You wanna know why I know they need me? Because all of these people are copying me. So if I leave, everything stops. Now everybody using Phoenix. Nobody had that name when I started using it. But because it has so much power behind it now, everybody want to use it. You feel what I'm saying? Because people want to be like, nah, I'm the one that's making this shit happen. When it's really me. I'm the only one that sync up with the shade room. I'm the only one that sync up with the news. I'm the only one doing real magic. Like, niggas not doing what I'm doing, man. Y'all lame. Like, even my granny, she telling me, she like, yeah, I just knew something was different about you because even as a little girl, you used to watch scary movies. And she was like, I'll be wondering, why is this little girl watching scary movies? And my mama, she know it too. My mama say, she like, I showed her the jacket. She almost had a heart attack. She said, Nene, no, you need to, my mama almost had a heart attack. Let me show y'all the jacket. Let me show y'all the jacket. The jacket hard, bro. Jacket hard. But my mama almost died. This the jacket. My mama seen that 666. She seen that hell. Mama told me, she said, I'll give you all your money back. She said, you need to buy new patches. She said, you need to buy new patches. She said, matter of fact, just throw them away right now while I'm on the phone. I said, no, I'm not throwing that away. Then she trying to convince me, what's wrong with you? That's what she say every time I get into it. What's wrong with you? You think this is funny? Then she go into how she basically think that I'm, then she go into basically how she think that I'm, I do this stuff on purpose. She like, you do this on purpose? And then she asked me, do you believe in God? And I said, yes, Mom, I believe in God. Then she said, you need to throw that away. I'll buy you new patches. I give you the money back. And I told her I'm not doing it. Then she said, I understand you young. She said, when the goth era was around, I used to wear like skulls on my shoes, skulls on my shirt. So I get it. She said, I'm just going to let you do you. So, like, but she almost had a heart attack about this shit. But all I got to say is, I know I'm okay. I may take the 666 off, but she said she upset about. I didn't even tell her what's going on the back. Like, I didn't even tell her what I'm putting on the back. Like, she's going to die. I'm not even gonna show her no more. The back is gonna just solidify the jacket. That's a six. I'm making multiple jackets, but that jacket's a 666 jacket. I forgot what I called it. It's a name for it, but I'm not gonna wear it all the time. That's a statement jacket. You hear me? Like, that's a jacket that you wear like when you're going to like a rave, or when you going to like a bar, like a real dark bar, like the underground. You know what I'm saying? You going to a music festival, then I could wear that jacket. But I'm not finna wear that jacket all the time because people gonna look at me like, what? You worship the devil? But nah, I don't know. I mean, I really want to wear that hoe when I go to Phoenix, but I really want to wear that hoe when I go to Phoenix. On my mama, I do. Cause honestly, and it's so hard for me, you guys, because it's like like my mama. Sometimes she is a good mom. Like, she'll support me. Like, it was not one basketball game, not one track meet that she missed at all, bro. Like, every talent show I had, every event that I had, she was there. But it's something just not right about you. But like I said, my mama is a narcissist. Y'all don't know that. So imagine you realize that your daughter's a prodigy and other people are realizing it. Imagine you didn't want your daughter, but you didn't know that your daughter had all these gifts, and you didn't realize that your daughter was a prodigy. Now everybody's coming to you. Oh, you see what Nene can do. You see Nene can do this. Teachers, everything. So that's why I feel like my mom felt bad, and that's why she gave me so much. Like, my mama, I had the best birthday parties, I had the best everything. But I feel like my mom felt bad because she didn't believe in me. She didn't believe in God. That's what that was. And honestly, I didn't believe in God neither, because God tried to give me twins. I was finna be 15 with twins, but I bet you I would have had 1 million followers right now with my twins. Cause that's a goddess energy. I forgot what goddess has twins, but that's a goddess energy. Why do you think Beyonce has twins? And that was natural for me. Beyonce probably man-made that shit. That was natural for me, bitch. I've been a goddess, bro. But it's like everybody always telling me be humble, be humble. I get it because niggas gonna want to kill you, based off of everything I know from the mob to the cartel to about race to about everything, bro. Niggas gonna want to kill you, and I be wondering why they ain't killed me yet. I just be waiting for them niggas to kill me. So it's like it's coming off like damn, we do love you because we're protecting you, but it also come off like damn, like you hurting me at the same time. You see what I'm saying? Because YouTube has like this weird infatuation with me. Like it's a very weird infatuation with me. Like it's weird. It's like I'm in an abusive relationship, literally. I can't wear certain stuff. I can't get my hair done certain ways. Because YouTube, they make you popular. They can make you popular. They can make you not popular. Like when YouTube want me to get views and money, they'll make sure I get views and money. That's why I'm just so confused. And then I be more confused because I know I'm a part of something. I know I'm a part of some type of secret society or something. That's why a lot of people hate me. Why do you think people hate me? Because it's something that they see that I'm not seeing. Like nobody else gets the hate that I get. Nobody else, bro. Nobody else. And I don't know if I should start taking that shit as a compliment or not. Because it's hard. You see what I'm saying? Especially when you so humble. Everybody telling you be humble all your life. And people really never had to tell me be humble because I just always was. But I feel like I shouldn't be that humble no more. Nigga, I got superpowers. Like, you know, it's so crazy. Like, I'll do like groundbreaking shit and then I'll just forget about it. Nigga, I wrote a book in 2 weeks. You don't think I know I'm a genius or something? I wrote a book in 2 weeks. If I wanted this page to jump, I could make this bitch jump today. This page. If I feel like today, I started about, I say about 1,000, 1,500 of this page is from my other channel. Everything else is just generic, just from me literally going live. So you mean to tell me if I'm getting views off of me just smoking and drinking, imagine the views that I'm gonna get if I really, you know, do what this page is meant to be. This page is the Rabbit Hole Scientist, right? This page is so deep. Even the videos that I got on here are deep. Everything about this page is deep. I could make this bitch jump today, nigga. But I'm just chilling on it right now. That X working too, y'all. That X working. On my mama, that X working. I had to take the whole thing. Probably not the... I took half of it yesterday. That shit wasn't working. That whole working today. Like, on my mama. And I just be feeling like motherfuckers don't really understand me. Like, I could go... I do be cussing motherfuckers out, though. And that one thing, that's like kind of my reputation. My reputation is literally she's smart as fuck, but something is wrong with her. I really believe that's what people think. Like, I feel like that's really why people can't let me go. Like, everybody, and it's so funny, because that's why it's like I'm kind of nervous, but I'm not, because it's justice. But, like, Franklin, no. This girl, I'm going to say her name. Well, I'm not going to say her name. This girl that was going back and forth for me, like, since I started YouTube, right? They didn't took all her views. Like, her views have went immensely down. And to me, in my head, this whole time, I'm thinking they like her more than me. Like, she more protected from them than I am, because that's just how they made it seem this whole time. You see what I'm saying? So if her views going down, they don't give a fuck about her. Imagine what they feel about me. But it'll be crazy if they really love me. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that'll really be crazy. Like, cause it's like, it's hard for me with abusive situations, cause I know what abuse look like, and then I know what love look like. So it's like abusive people, they can love you, but they just abusive. You feel what I'm saying? So it's like, it's always mixed and match. Like Chris, for instance, like I know that nigga loves me to death. Like, the reason why I say I know that nigga love me to death, and the reason why I will always choose Chris, even if he is gay, bro, because 10 times out of 10, bro, I just know that we would have the best relationship. Like, that's the only person, like, y'all, I fuck with y'all on a heavy note. Like, I really do. Because I just fuck with y'all. Like, y'all, like, everybody that's a part of our group, how we be chilling, how we be vibing, I fuck with y'all for real. But Chris, like, I know he loves me for real. Like, even if, like, I just know he do. Like, Even my ex, even though my ex was putting his hands on me, I knew for a fact the nigga really truly loved me because he was only doing it out of like, he was so possessive, so protective, like so obsessed with me. Like a nigga, any nigga that watch you sleep, bro, that nigga's obsessed with you. Like every nigga I get with, they treat me like a kid. And that's why I go back to this autistic thing. You see what I'm saying? And it'll make sense why you like, that's why I was watching that autistic show about them like dating and shit. That opened my eyes just watching a couple seconds of it because I'm probably high functioning autistic. And I've probably always been autistic because I've always had problems with social, like even though I tell y'all like I'm by myself, but when I was a kid, I was by myself too, like all the time. But I just knew how to be by myself. Like I didn't play with people or nothing. But I always had friends because people always see me as cool because I didn't care about nothing, like, or anything. And I was so forgiving and all of that shit. And that's why I always tell people, like, this attitude that I have now was way past due. Like, I was getting bullied, followed home, threatened, all types of shit when at a young age. And the crazy thing to me, what like throws me off about all of this, when I was getting bullied when I was a kid, bro, it was like karma always worked for me, but it's like the way my ancestry worked, they let it build up. Cause when I was in school, they would bully me for my hair, my hair, my hair. And I didn't have no long fucking kanky long down a bitch back. Like they would bully me for my hair, bro. I would get bullied for my hair. People would bully me about my weight. Like my generation, like the people I grew up with, we grew up really fast. You feel what I'm saying? Like we grew up really fast. So by the time I was in fourth grade, the little boys my age, they already looking at how big your booty is, how shapely you is, and me not knowing, because of course that now that I'm thinking about it, back at it, it sound dumb because what what 10-year-old is shapely? It seemed like all of us was sexually abused. Then it makes even more sense to why Freddy Krueger was the movie that I watched, and I didn't even know Freddy Krueger was a molester until I was an adult. So that's what it seemed like. Because why is a kid even thinking like that? Like, why would a kid even be thinking about like, oh, your booty big, or and it's so crazy because the girls at my school during that time, they really was shapely. They really did have fat asses. And I've been skinny small my whole life. So they would like basically talk about how I ain't have no ass and shit like that. And basically, I remember this one guy, he would always talk about how I have chicken legs. So that's why I actually always hated my fucking legs. Cause I'm like, they're just too skinny. They would just say crazy shit to me. They would call me a horse. Like when I was in high school, when I got to high school, they would call me a horse. And it's so funny. This guy that I dated ended up starting that rumor before I even dated him. So this just puts shit into perspective of how like okay I am with abusive situations. Um, they used to call me all types of shit, but mostly it was about my hair. I remember this girl came up behind me and she pulled my hair like from the back, and that's when motherfuckers, they had an idea that I could fight. But when I was a kid, I was very timid. Like I was so scared. I was like, I'm gonna be honest with you. I was scary. I was scary, but I never really was put in that mode. You see what I'm saying? But they had been bullying me for a while. And my best friend, her little sister was actually the one that did that to me. Her little sister would be bullying me too. Just put this shit into perspective. And all of this shit was off of he say, she say. One day, this girl that I was cool with, mind you, this girl was the best fighter in our school, and I'm the most timid bitch ever. And she's like, yeah, so and so told me that you was talking to me, and basically she had smoked with me ever since then. And I was just getting bullied by them. I'll be walking home, they'll follow me home, but they ain't never pressed me. They ain't never pressed me, bro. They ain't never pressed me. So one day I'm walking home, and this is so fun. This is how God worked. One day I'm walking home, a little girl come up behind me, she pulled my hair, and it was a reflex. I just swung on her. The same girls that's been following me, been bullying me, right? They start walking with me home. Where you from? Like, I swear to God, where you from? And what the fuck? Like, they just asking me all types of questions, right? So it got so bad. Eventually, my mama, and that's the only time niggas ever pressed me, ever. So it got so bad, my mama had went to the little girl house, like, you know what I'm saying, your daughter fuck with my daughter, you know, that's not cool, blah, blah, blah. This a ghetto ass little girl, like, this little girl ghetto. Now, um, so boom, the girl that's beefing with me, she ended up beating up my best friend like really bad. Like really bad. She broke her glasses, everything. My best friend called me crying, blah, blah, blah. So I'm at my granny house, bro, and this shit is a movie. I'm at my granny house and the girl called me and she tell me, I want your head, bro. Like, I want your head. And I was terrified. I'm like, what? Like, and I ain't never had no fight before. So like, I didn't know I was capable of. So I'm like, I didn't even go to school. So the last day of school, I just didn't go to school. The next year she was pregnant. And we was only in 7th grade. And that's just how shit worked. Like next year she was pregnant. But them hoes, I hated them hoes. Them hoes were so mean and just dumb. I swear to God. Probably. Shit. That shit was so stupid too. Girl, I didn't have no damn siblings. But yeah. There was some fucked up people for real. They really was. They used to bully the fuck out of me. I gotta get some more guards though. I'm recording my video right at 9:30 too. So I got about an hour 30 minutes. But more of this whole live is they sold me into something. It shows. It shows that they sold me into something. And it's like I'm just sitting here just getting bullied every day. But I swear to God on my life, if I'm autistic, everybody gonna know. They gonna hear something from me, bitch. They gonna hear something from me. I gotta go to the right specialist though. I'm gonna go to a specialist and I'm gonna ask, like, I bet you don't. You're not supposed to. But you know, it's so funny because my cousins and them, they will always have my back. People always fuck with me. I don't know why. Even to this day, niggas wanna fight. Finna go get another girl because I got about an hour and a half. That ex working a day. It's like sometimes, like the ones I be getting from Atlanta work way better. But I'm in country. I feel like I'm in a country, bitch. Like I love where I live at, but it's like I gotta grow. Like I gotta move to my own apartment, and it's not far away. But I got too comfortable living here. I don't know. It's really that I don't want to move away from the store, so I'm just like really just stacking up all my clothes so I can leave. And then I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna get my own shit. My worst fear is getting into an apartment or something and it got bugs in there, like roaches. Cause right now, like my room could be dirty as fuck and there's not one roach or nothing in here. But it's like, and I want a pet. Like I'm getting a dog this time. I'm just gonna be a dog lover, bro. Cause I need a pet. And this, like, if I am autistic, this would actually explain a lot of shit. Like even a rocking. Cause when I read that, with one of the symptoms, they was like, yeah, rocking. I rock all the time, and I just thought I was like mentally ill. Like I rock all the time. I hum and I rock to soothe myself. And then the repetitive behaviors, I thought I was manic, but the repetitive behaviors is autistic too. I do repetitive shit all the time. So I really think I'm autistic. Nah, for real. Today, now, I didn't know I had that much power. I didn't know I had as much power until, like, I knew I had power. But I don't know. I'm definitely going to go to a specialist. I don't know what color creed to go to. I'm just going to let the divine choose for me. And yeah. Because if they can diagnose me with bipolar disorder based off of what I'm telling them, they can diagnose me with autism based off of what I'm telling them, if it's true. Now they may tell me you're not autistic, you just bipolar, and I'll be like, okay, fuck it. But how do they know? I'm just gonna tell them all my symptoms. I'm gonna tell them what I do every day. I be so transparent with these people, because if you lie, you're not gonna get the help you need. I tell them I do drugs. Some of them I tell them I'm addicted to drugs. I tell them I do ecstasy. I just be really transparent with them, because I know that that's what they need, like transparency. So I be real transparent with them motherfuckers. Shit. But I had went to 2 psychiatrists. They both told me that I'm bipolar with manic episodes. That's what they both told me. And honestly, I thought that I had BPD or something, because I feel like whatever I have is severe, like it's very powerful, it's strong. And I feel like that's honestly the reason why I get into these demonic states, because it's like a demon on me, but not like a demon of attachment. It's like the demon of mental illness. Like, what the fuck? Hell, that's why I be getting like that. I asked you that when you cussed me out when I first saw your live. Why I cussed you out? I don't be mean cuss motherfuckers out. So you think I should just go ahead and go to the specialist, see what they say? This is some shit my mama should have did when I was a kid. That's what I'm saying. They don't do what they supposed to goddamn do. Now I'm an adult getting diagnosed with all this type of shit. They're gonna be mad at me if I become a motivational speaker. I swear to God on my life they is. Because I keep getting emails about being a motivational speaker, but the it was, I think it was a competition, the competition that I was gonna do, and I don't lose. I don't give a fuck who I'm going against. I don't lose, and I feel like that's why they be trying to get me to lose so bad. I do not lose, bro. That's one thing about me. I do not lose. So, the competition I was going to, at the time I was like 22, 23 when I was looking at it, but you got to be 25. I'm 25 now. Yeah, that's what I be doing. But they gonna be pissed if I do something else. My mom. I should have knew something was wrong when I couldn't talk about Donald Trump. When I couldn't talk about, I can't, still to this day, I can't talk about. If I ever mention Donald Trump in one of my videos, they will literally like make it like yellow. And if your video is in the yellow, that means you can't profit off of it. You can't make no money off of it. Every time I talk about Donald Trump, it's over with. That's why I'm just like, don't put me in nothing I ain't got nothing to do with, because I don't know what they doing. But really what it seemed like they doing is energy harvesting off of me. That's what it seemed like. And I don't think I do enough. I don't do, because I don't be knowing what the fuck. I am scatterbrained. I be wanting to do everything at one time. One day I want to be a scientist. One day I want to be a magician. One day I want to be a astronaut. One day I want to work for the feds. One day I want to be in a gang. I want to be in a cartel. And then another day I want to be it's like, I need to get a grip on my life here. Like, I don't be knowing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing. You hear me? Like, one day, and then I tried to write music the other day. That shit sent me so much negative energy. That shit sent me in a frenzy. And that's why I be saying, like, whoever I am gonna marry, like, cause 10 times out of 10, like, a lot of these bitches go through what I'm going through in a relationship, because Chris is not that bad. I'm just telling you off the bat, Chris is not that bad. He really not. Like, that nigga may play mind games and all that other shit, but that bitch really do love me. Like, that's the only nigga I can go off on. I didn't tell this nigga everything in the book, like the most foul, worst shit ever. And this nigga, he stay coming back. Like, and I don't know what it is. I think I'll get some more leaves. Oh, my mom, I'm finna do this video. Hopefully they don't elongate this bitch. Cause sometimes they'll put a bitch in a yellow and I have to do like 3 videos. Then I'll be drained as fuck. That ecstasy working today though. Shit. The other day, nigga, I was so sad, nigga. Cause they be making me sad. They be discouraging me, boy. Like, I really seen that shit. I didn't notice how bad it was until on my birthday, bro. That shit hurt my feelings so bad, boy. That's like the worst day to hurt somebody's feelings. Like they'll make me redo them. YouTube is very manipulative. Like they'll make me redo the videos. Like if they want me to work hard that day, or they feel like I'm not putting in enough energy, they'll make me do videos. Like I'll be doing videos all day. Or they just do real manipulative shit. Like they do very manipulative shit. Or say for instance, if they don't want to pay me, what I'm supposed to get paid, they'll put my video behind. So my video will be like, say for instance, I posted the video like right now, right? So when you go to the video, it should say like posted a minute ago, but instead it'll show like posted 18 hours ago, right? So then I would have to wait like I would have to wait like 7 hours for it to adjust. And by the time it adjusted, I already lost money. You feel me? Because it's just like they're very like, it's like military combat. And I don't talk about it because I don't even know what to say. And then they just do real manipulative shit. Also, like our pay period, we're actually supposed to, like, our pay period ends on the 10th through the 12th, but my pay period ends on the 2nd. So yeah. So everybody gets like probably like a week of 7 more days to make money than I do. I don't know. So I feel like they just be fuck with my shit. So they just do real manipulative shit all the time. It'll probably, like, anything you could think of, they done did it. And it's just, sometimes that shit be getting me. That's why I'd be willing to take drugs, bitch. Like sometimes I be wanting to take different drugs. Like when I was with that nigga, bro, that did coke, I was so tempted. I was like, but I don't even think he had cocaine. Little did he know, he don't know that. If he did, it was probably mixed with something else. You feel me? And then it's like they keeping me alive. But it's like I feel like they trying to keep me alive to suffer. It don't seem like they keep me alive to do no good shit. I'm not even supposed to be here right now. Bitch, I'm supposed to already have the riches. I'm supposed to already have the fame. I'm supposed to already been had that shit. But nope, they want me to work extra hard. I really feel like it's something about my family. They don't want my family to get put on, and that's one thing about it. But I can't wait till I get me some money for real, for real. I'm just gonna have to do something that aligns with my personality, which is probably selling cocaine or selling weed. I think that's probably what's gonna have to happen. Or going to the casino or something. But I gotta connect with the right niggas. And like you gotta be beneficial in some type of way. If a nigga already making hella guap selling this shit, what he need you for? You gotta like be beneficial. I tell a nigga like I can bring you towards a different crowd. You feel me? Cause if I was to sell that shit, honestly, I would go to the club. I would go to the strip club. I would go to the club. I would start going to a whole bunch of white bars and shit. Cause them niggas do coke. Even like Arabians, Middle Easterners, they do coke. When I was like 19, they tried to get me to do coke. I went to this was like when I was doing music and shit. Hold on, I'm finna go to the store. Hey, I think they left, y'all. They ass probably sleep. I gotta pee a little bit. I knew y'all ass was gone. Hi, can I have a game leaf dart? It's cold outside. I'm definitely wearing a jacket today. Okay. That's why I need to keep a bottle in my room, but that's just so alcoholic of me. That's why I don't really need to do that. I need to keep it at where I'm doing right now. I'm just gonna wear a sweater because it's cold, but it could really only be cold because it's 8 in the morning. I got a lot of saliva in my mouth. I'm back like I never left. Franklin ass, you should be asleep anyway, because wherever you at, I think it's like 4 o'clock where you at. But I don't know. I'm gonna smoke one more blunt out here with y'all. Then I'll have to come back later. Then I have to come back later on the motherfucking bitch. Alright, I don't even care no more. 1:30 p.m. afternoon. Oh. That's not bad. I wish I had some damn glasses or something, so I could wear them bitches. Yeah, I'm gonna smoke this one blunt and then I'm gonna get off of here. Because I won't be on here for too long. I already been on here for long. I know you is relaxing. Why does the sun be shining like that? Knowing the bitch can't see. I'm surprised the bitch still got gas. If I'm being completely honest with you. Yeah, I'm wearing a hoodie today. I gotta find one. I probably just wear the one that I got the other day from the store, if I could find it. And I need to take this ring off before I record, because that's what fucked me up the other day. Hold on, y'all. I gotta pee. Sunday. I swear, when you be on this, it's okay. Cause right after my video, oh, I can't. Cause it don't open to 12. Thanks, Franklin. Y'all, for the first time in my life, I was like kind of low-key happy. For the first time in my life, somebody told me, he said, "You smell good." I put perfume on. I put this perfume, but I mixed it. I mixed the two. But I need to keep wearing it. That was a compliment for sure. But nah, I just be being what's the word? Transparent with motherfuckers. I be transparent with y'all. Cause why not? Oh, I do got. Yep. That was fun. Chris Chris came. He recorded all the videos. He was the only person that came. Cause my mama couldn't come. She was in Texas. Exactly. But I never wear perfume. Yeah, that was fun, that little stuff. Yep, I'm just smoking a blunt. About to anyway. I need a shot, but I gotta wait till 12. I need to buy a bottle. And I'm about to take a bath. Hopefully my shit don't wear off. I know, right? But I didn't invite nobody here. I just invited him. That's what I'm trying to tell y'all. What time can you get liquor? I think you get liquor at 11. Cause I'm definitely getting drunk today. Yeah, I think you get liquor at like 11. I didn't look this up too many times, bitch. And I really think it's 12. Because on weekdays, it's like 7. Oh, shut up. Thank you. President Carter. And then the people that be like, just start rapping, bro. That should be pissing me off the most, bro. Like, bro, I don't know what it is, but something that I don't. It's something that's keeping me from rapping. Even when I made that song the other day, it was like a lot of bad energy around the bitch. Hold on. Let me look. What time? I could have manipulated that man. Can you buy alcohol? This is a common question. Atlanta, Georgia. No, I hate that name. Between 8 a.m. and 11:45. Okay, in Georgia, you can buy alcohol between 8 a.m. and 11:45 on weekdays, 12:30 to 11 p.m. on Sundays. 12:30? I gotta wait till 12:30? Oh, that's some shitty. Down 4 hours. Oh yeah, it's like 7 where you are. I still be wondering what happened to that one weed man. He just went. He just disappeared. Hopefully he didn't die. He was a decent person. I thought. I mean, the pill do decent when you smoking weed, but you really want to drink with this motherfucker because that's really gonna give it that oomph about it. It's really gonna give you that. Yes, that's the same one, man. He been missing for months, bro. And it's so funny because remember that old lady? She was like, and that's why you need to trust old people sometimes. Because she knew. She was like, yeah, I think something happened to him. But I'm not, you know, maybe something did happen to him, girl. I ain't lying. You gotta drink with it. Like, if you don't drink with it, you ain't doing shit. I'm glad I tried again, though. But that would mean I damn near got 2 in my system right now. But I don't even give a fuck about. I can sleep when I'm dead. You hear me? That's why he went out of town. I think he probably got locked up after. That's what I assume. Shit, he locked up. Look, look at this. It say, see, they be popping up stuff. It say the government killed Billie Holiday. Her lover was a plant sent to destroy her. That's how I feel about Chris. And sometimes I feel like I'm actually supposed to be like in politics or something because my birth chart, I have like a lot of the same placements as Martin Luther King. When I was like going, like when I was in that spiritual mode, when I had first started my spiritual journey, I had realized who I was. But like I said, I'm so empty minded. I'm not empty minded, but I do so much other shit. I forget like what I already went over. Like my birth chart damn near mimics Martin Luther King's birth chart. Like we got a lot of the same placements. I don't know what guided me to look up Martin Luther King one day, but it just did. Oh, she got some good videos. This say Diana Ross. You know I did. You know. She said Diana Ross owned Michael Jackson. They all got killed though. So I'm like, is y'all gonna kill me? Cause I can't be a friend if y'all trying to kill a bitch. You hear me? But I'm a master escape artist, bitch. I escaped Texas right at the perfect time because that nigga won't in my head, boy. I was his next victim for shit show. But and it be seeming like people be taking my place. Like it be weird. Like it be like people be like it be like I be doing. Say for instance, okay, like Kanika Jenkins thing came out right. I all I had was hotel parties. I was driving drunk, like I was letting other people drive my car. We would be at hotels with niggas. We would be sneaking drinks in that bitch. Like it just be crazy. And I'm like, damn, I'm doing the same shit she doing, but they dying. Be seeming like motherfuckers, they gonna kill me, bro. That's why I'm just coming to the conclusion. That's probably why God don't want me to live by myself. Cause I really think the government be breaking in people's houses and killing them. Like y'all don't believe this shit, but this shit is real, bro. Cause how else they be dying? They be breaking in these motherfuckers' house. And I'm too friendly. I'm just too friendly. That's like me getting in the cars with motherfuckers. I don't need to move nowhere by myself until I stop doing that shit. That's what I'm saying. Like, that's why I feel like, in a way, like, they protected me by not making me so big. Because think about it, if I only got 50,000 subscribers right now, and I'm already getting all this hatred, imagine if I had 1 million subscribers or if I was on a main stage right now. I probably wouldn't even be able to handle that shit. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes I do feel like they is looking out for me, but a lot of times I be feeling like they is holding me back at the same time. You feel me? Like, it's a control thing. Like, everybody around me is controlling. It's like, how you so smart, but you so easily to be controlled? That's what I'm saying. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, my situation remind me of a nigga that's about to get sacrificed. And then, do y'all know what this mean? I'm gonna ask somebody. That's why I'm really thinking about going to a psychic, like an actual psychic myself, like, just to see what she say. Like, really, I should have went when I was getting my hair done in Texas by that girl, and they was in that shit. They was deep in that shit. Like, I ain't never seen no black people that was like they willingly fuck the shit. She was with Santeria, and everybody know. To me, I feel like Santerias, you don't fuck with them. Like, it's one Mexican girl. She tried to take my name. She Phoenix, but I ain't even gonna fuck with her because Mexicans attached to some whole other shit. Like, you gotta think smart, not harder. Like, I didn't been mixed in with a lot of motherfuckers. But my problem is I always think something is a game. You feel what I'm saying? So they fucked with real Santeria, and they was telling me, they was like, you real good, like everything you saying, she's saying. I need to go to a Santeria because they gonna tell me everything that's going on. If somebody doing magic on me, they gonna tell me that. They gonna tell me they gonna tell me if it's the weed, if it's the alcohol, they gonna tell me all types of shit. They gonna tell you the real shit. And honestly, real tarot readers, like, when you see like people do real tarot readings, like gypsies and all that other shit, you don't have to. I don't. There, I shouldn't have pulled the whole deck to give you a reading. A real tarot reading, and you're not supposed to get them hoes every day. Like the way they do on YouTube, that's not the ancient art authentic way. You're not supposed to do that shit every day. Like, when you get a reading, I could pull one card for you. So say for instance, you get a reading right now, and I shuffle my deck, right? So I'm gonna do it. So say for instance, boom, here we go. So boom, here we go. So you want a reading, right? You don't even gotta have a question. Boom, the Wheel of Fortune. I can say the Wheel of Fortune here. That's gonna map up your whole life. This one card should map out your whole destiny right there. Just that's it. But the thing is, and I keep getting connected to these type of people that want me to sell my soul. There's nothing in me that believes that if I sold my soul, like if I sold my soul, everything would just go up. This one guy, he was black. He was telling me he was in that shit. And he was telling me, like, literally, he sacrifices chickens. Because I was like asking him, but I could tell there was some secrecy behind it. Because that's why, like, you got to know regions in Chicago, they're really on that. Like, bro, why you think like it's a murder city? Like, they really on that Illuminati shit in Chicago. So when he telling me, I'm knowing he telling the truth, because this nigga got like, he's actually pretty scary. Like, every time I hang out with him, like, it's always like this fear in my heart, like, to whereas I always have to leave like 10-20 minutes after I get there, because it's just like this weird, like, agonizing intuition thing. But one day, I think I told y'all this story, but if I didn't, I'm gonna say it again. One day I was at his house, we was smoking. He a Leo, and he's really dark. Like, and mind you, I told you I don't like niggas with guns. He got big ass guns, like AK-47s, like, just, and his room is just so dark. Like, everything is just dark about it. And one day we thought somebody kicked in the door. So I hid in the closet. This nigga had magic and candles in the closet. Like, I put this on my life. He had magic candles in the closet. I ain't never seen that shit in person in my life. And that shit was weird, but I ain't never said nothing about it. He was into that shit. He was telling me like they prayed to like deities and all types of shit. I was like, that's crazy. But yeah, he was in that. Yeah, it's called black magic. I know they be sacrificing motherfuckers. That's how these niggas get killed. But you gotta understand, the blessing about being by yourself is you can think. You have no influence in your mind, really. So when a nigga with all them people and you on a run, like you just like moving at all times, you're not gonna be able to sit back and think. And then they try to overwork you so you can't see the destruction that's coming for you. I wish I had a shot, boy. Cause I don't know if it's just me, but when I be taking these hoes, like it'll go up and down, definitely. But you do all of that to like magic work. Let's just say that. Yeah, for sure work. But I wanna go to somebody because I need them to tell me what's going on. I don't wanna go to no bullshit. I'm not finna go to nobody on YouTube. And the one person that I would go to, her readings are extremely expensive. And no, I feel like she has a bad reputation with readings anyway. But I wanna go to somebody else. And I need to go preferably to somebody that's not gonna be jealous of me, somebody that don't know me, don't know I'm coming. Because yesterday at the spiritual shop, I think that lady knew I was coming. Like that lady, because I think she was like a reader or something. She was like a reader or something. And she knew I was coming and she wrote my name down. I don't know if that's gonna be a problem yet because she didn't write nothing by the name. Like she just wrote my name. She's like, "What's your name?" And I had to think. I'm like, I don't know what name to give her, so I gave her my government name, and she wrote it down. I don't know, cause last time I went to the spiritual shop, they had magic on their items to where as I was going in a circle for like an hour. That's the only way I knew I was under like it was some type of magic on there. Cause as soon as I got them hoes, I got in a car. I was going somewhere else, and I just kept going in circles. And I was going in circles for a good hour. And I was like, yeah, I gotta get rid of these hoes. Then I ended up going to a black spiritual shop. But like I told y'all, some of this shit I don't use because it does not work for me. Like crystals don't work for me. Nothing. Did you see the ones that I made? Did you see them? I be making crystals. Hold on, let me get one for you. But I stopped. But like, let me show you. Is they should be in here. They losing their color though, so I really don't even want to show you. Let me see what it look like. All right, so here go the red one that I made. Now the shape could be changed, but yeah, I was making them those. I'm gonna start back for sure, and then I had purchased this culprit sulfur. I may just do it sometime today, but I gotta buy more solution. So I do be doing different stuff, but I don't know. But yeah, they do be killing their ass. I ain't lying. That's why, nigga, I don't even know why I have a fear of the airplane, but I actually have a great fear of airplanes. Like, I have a horribly bad fear of airplanes. Like, I'm gonna have to be super sedated to get on an airplane for 4 hours. There's no way I'm going to have a heart attack. The last time I rode a plane, every time I look out the window, I almost died. Because I'm just thinking, damn, we're so far from the ground. Like, and it's just not, it's a fear. It really is a fear that I have. When I rode with my whole family, I was good because I'm like they probably have different protection that I don't have, so we not gonna crash. And I just don't. It's unheard of to crash on your first flight. You know what I'm saying? That was my first flight. Then the second time I brought my cat. I made sure to bring my cat, so I just knew I wasn't gonna crash that day. And then the third time, I only rode it 3 times. Third time because I had to ride back. I almost had a heart attack. So I'm gonna have to take probably 2 pills, bitch. Cause what? I'm gonna be dying the whole time. I'm gonna have to make a friend on that bitch or something. Cause it ain't no way I'm be able to. But you know, Chris is gonna try to calm me down. You ain't gonna die. Cause I'm really tempted to be like, I'm taking a bus and I'll see you in 2 days, bitch, for real. Cause that bus ain't did me wrong yet. Except for that time it crashed. That time it didn't crash, but that time it broke down, that was kind of fucked up. And that time that they almost kicked me off, that was also fucked up. But them the only 2 times the bus did me wrong. They don't care if you smoke on that bitch. I could smoke on that bitch, not on the bus, but like when we stop, it's just the most relaxing shit that I've ever experienced riding that damn bus. And I have this weird thing with buses. Me and buses just go together. It's like something about a bus. Hopefully I don't die on the bus, or hopefully I don't get hit by a bus. You hear me? Cause first I literally got hit by a bus. Our school bus hit my car, right? Still got the dent in that bitch to this day. Then I got on a fight on the bus. Then I'm just always riding the bus, the bus, the bus, the bus. Something about a bus. Shit, magic school bus, hell. I'm trying to calculate all this shit out before it's too late. You hear me? Cause what they gonna do is they want you to get in that bitch, like they want you to get comfortable. And I still don't all the way trust Chris, cause all them dreams I had about that nigga killing me, I can't let that shit go for that shit go. And it wasn't like oh, it's a dream. It was like real life. Like everything in the dream made sense. Like no, that just seemed too prophetic. And then before I even start having them dreams, when I first came here, I just kept asking that nigga, is you gonna kill me? Is you gonna kidnap me? Is you gonna kidnap me? It wouldn't be surprising if that nigga was really a killer on some shit. Cause something about Chris is like, it's off. And I've been telling this nigga that for forever. And everything I just said about this nigga was right. This nigga probably doing something he ain't got no business doing. Because probably like a year after I met him, he was telling me how he has to get all his stuff back because they thought he was dead. Like somebody basically said that he was dead, and so basically he's not a citizen. No, it was weird. I just feel like something about him not right either. And then I remember when I had first came back and I was with him, I kept having dreams about like the Illuminati. I was like, this is weird. Something about him is off. He's like a puppet or something. It's like he on their side, but it's like he like trying to be on my side too. But that just make me feel like you really not on my side. You only doing this. I don't know. Everything is suspicious to me. Like really that YouTube shit is just really it's a glamour. It's not even real. Because it's probably something else going on in the physical that I need to be looking out for. But I'm stuck on the internet shit. Like, what? But I ain't around nobody, so. But what's gonna get me in trouble is getting in the car with motherfuckers. That is gonna get me in trouble. Cause you can't, he gonna humble me one of these days. Whether I get raped or assaulted, like cause the other day when I was with that guy that do coke, I just kept thinking that he was gonna slap me for some reason. I don't know why. So he gonna end up humbling my ass, or I'm gonna end up getting drugged or something. To whereas I'm gonna stop just doing that shit just in general. And I actually didn't used to do that. I didn't start doing that shit till I got here by myself, like till I got to college. Because when I got to college, I just started doing that shit. I just would go with people. Like if somebody was to call me up, there's been times where niggas, I haven't talked to a nigga. I don't even remember a nigga. He'd be like, you want to do this? And I'd be like, yeah. And I'll just go with them. One day, this was, out of all the days, this is probably the one day that I almost got caught up. One day, it was really late at night. And that's why I feel like I low-key may be autistic, because it's like I don't have common sense. It was really late at night, right? Like 3 o'clock. And I shouldn't even have been outside. My mama tell me this all the time. But I just do what I want to do. So when I was in college, probably every night, because I had so much freedom, and I didn't have that much freedom when I was at home. I had freedom, but I didn't have this much freedom. Every night, like 3 a.m., I would walk to my car. My car's about 10 minutes away from where I'm at. Pitch black dark. Nobody's outside. It'll be like one police car right there. And I would just sit in my car and smoke. I would go somewhere and sit in my car and smoke. Mind you, I'm not in the suburbs. I'm in the hood, right? So I'm sitting in my car in the neighborhood. Don't even know the neighborhood. This guy comes, he pulls up with a really nice car. way he ends up getting in my car and he's like, we're gonna smoke. So I end up smoking with him. And he's an African guy, right? So he's telling me how I have like really nice lips and all this other shit. Convinced me to get out of my car, get into his car, and go all the way to his house. That day, that could have one day I was like, yeah, this could have been a day. And he just kept trying to give me the ecstasy. But or did I? I don't know. But I just wouldn't take it. But there's sometimes I could really got caught up for real, for real. But God had my back. But it's like it's so crazy because it's like I do have life easy, but it's not easy because it's like other people get mad because it's like okay, you even have to work, like you haven't worked a job in 5 years, gotta work. Like the shit that you complaining about is nothing, but it's like abuse. Like what the fuck? Like you can't try to, like they be like, well, you gotta good because I was supposed to be there. I was supposed to be live this life. So how you gonna get mad? Like what? And then be like, you complain, I'm not complaining. Like they try to run that shit. Like you complain, you complain. No, I'm not. I feel good, bro. I'm scared to take a shower because I don't want it to go away. But I gotta take a shower. I may just stay in there for a little bit because my vagina is pretty clean. I don't do nothing with it. Look, right here, I'm looking at engagement rings. And then I don't like how I'm just easy to just go with Chris. Like, I get what Franklin said. He's talking about, well, your mama don't approve you being with somebody that's 30 years older than you. But he could take care of me. Yeah, they're like aggressive as fuck. Seriously. And they give me like rapey vibes. And I'm not trying to be like one of that's like judgmental, but yeah, I done hung out with some of them motherfuckers. It's cool until it's not cool. Like this one, he was African. And this was a whole nother thing. I never had this happen to me before. This was in Georgia. And he was like spiritual, like but like you know how like some men know you spirituality like to like lure women in and shit. And he was trying to get me to start this platform. It was just so weird. But he had me pick him up from some hotel and the hotel smelled like bounced that ass and balls. He told me he was with some girl and I asked him, just asking, like, did you sleep with her? He like, nah, but it smelt like it. You did something in this bitch. But I'm just waiting to pick him up. This nigga literally was about to start masturbating in front of me. Because he said he couldn't control himself. He just had to do it. Then, the only reason why he didn't masturbate, I swear to God, is because I started playing Tupac. And he said he didn't feel right masturbating while Tupac was on. Like, yeah, I may be a little bit more relaxed. Like, these niggas is wild. I'm not even trying to be like them bitches. Support them. Like even the nigga, the nigga that just started going crazy all of a sudden. Like can't accept rejection and don't even be cute. That'd be pissing me off about some people. You can't accept rejection, but you need to. You need to. Oh yeah, they on a different level, bro. Like in real life, I feel like I want to be like us, but they don't like us, and that's crazy to me. And only like I would say Hispanics are like closest to us, but they're really not, bro. They're really not. They really fucking not. Cause even in Texas, Hispanics and blacks they mix, but like when you get to certain parts, something not right about their ass. Nobody is really like us. Africans don't even like Americans, African Americans. So I believe they don't use soap. Cause my mama got this soap. She accidentally sent it to me, and it's some lightning cream shit, and it stinks, bro. And I feel like that's what they're using. But I'm not trying to talk down on them or nothing. But I'm just saying. But I definitely feel like some of these people that motherfuckers think that's our friend, they're not really our friend. Like, we know white people not our friend. But you know, so ironic about all of this, I feel like white people love us the most. Like a white person will go out their way to try to impress a black person, whether you know it or not. You won't even peep game because you'll be so focused on some other shit that they doing. They go out their way to try to impress us. And that's the craziest part about it all. Yeah, and Texas Station Mother, because we right there. Like a lot of them flee to Texas. What the hell? Yeah, they don't fuck with us. But you know, it's so crazy. When I was hanging out, I got chilled. When I was hanging out, that Mexican boy and that white girl, that shit was fleeting. But um, they had a Confederate flag in their house, and it was like I couldn't really record or nothing. But I knew everybody was looking at me upside my head because I just was doing what I wanted to do. But yeah, they don't fuck with us. But a lot of people are obsessed with us. Even like, okay, I'm gonna tell you something. You know the color like of my skin. I don't know what complexion y'all is, but the color of my skin, like you see mixed people with this color, this color. Like, this is a whole different color. Like I feel like it's something like that. Yeah, that bitch, that was crazy. And then it was just crazy with them. But they wasn't bad friends. They was good friends actually. They were fun. I'll say that. Let me pick out my clothes real quick and then I'm gonna get off of here, y'all. And I'll probably see y'all later once I get my drink. It ain't nowhere you can go right now. Exactly. All right. I got a whole bunch of hoodies, but I'm gonna wear this one that I just got. There's so much shit over here. Here it go. Wear this. I'm gonna put a sports bra under it. Wearing this. With a little sports bra. I'm weak. You should. It's Sunday. Sunday's the weekend. I just gotta remember to pay my damn rent today. 'Cause I always forget. All right, y'all. I'll see y'all later on the day. Bye.